Selfies are quite popular nowadays, and although they are a great way to show your human side and engage with your audience on social media, be careful. Selfies are really your personal brand. When you take a selfie and send it out there, you are branding yourself. In other words, selfies can make or break your brand. Personally, I am not a big fan of selfies, but if you are serious about building your brand that is both professional and human, and you want to really use selfies, then at least I want to make sure you do it in the right way. Today I invited a special guest, a professional photographer, who will give you few tips how to do good selfie. Ready to rock? Let's go! Today I have a pleasure to talk to Alma Johanns. Alma comes from Iceland. She studied photography at Brooks Institute of Photography in the United States and has been working freelance in commercial advertising photography over 20 years. Light is her specialty, and the subjects have varied from products to architecture, but her main focus are people and the story behind. And although Alma is not a big fan of selfie, she agreed to give you some tips how to make great self photos. Hi Alma! First of all, thank you very much for accepting my invitation. It's great to have you here.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me.
So, tell us how we can make our selfies look good and what are the mistakes we need to avoid?
Well, first thing, it's all about light. I think that's the first thing they need to start looking at. I'm going to show you. Now I have this soft light, you see only a little shadow, I think, under my nose and everything. I'm going to change it. So, let's see. Do you see that?
Yes, definitely, there is a difference.
In my eyes, and they are hard. I can go further away, so it shines a little bit in my eyes, but it's still harsh shadows.
Yes.
That's like the sunlight. And now the sunlight is like at 12 o'clock. So you don't want to be taking selfies then with this harsh light, and you see all the wrinkles and everything. So we want to go with a little softer light because, oh, there I am. So because that fills in everything and we look a little bit nicer, and light is number one. And the best light to go with if you're inside is window light.
Yes.
So stand close to the window, that's kind of nice and soft. And if you're outside, go to shade. People underestimate, they think shade is so dark, but if you have like a shade and maybe like a wall, it's actually kind of nice light in the shade if it's not too dark. Another thing is the angle. The camera on the phone is a wide angle camera. That means it distorts. And when people are holding the phone up like that, and the things that are closest to the lens get emphasized, get bigger. You want to try to have the camera further away.
Yeah, we're kind of limited with our arms, no?
Yeah. There are a few things about that. First of all, when you take a selfie, what button do you use? Because do you use that button?
Yes, but I rarely take selfies.
Oh, you do?
Rarely.
Yes, use these buttons. So instead, because it's kind of hard, if you're holding this and then you have to hold the telephone and then you have to push this button, it's kind of hard. You can use those buttons.
Oh, that's something new for me. I didn't even know that I could use these buttons to do the photo.
And the angle from above, it's accepted. It kind of stretches you. It makes the things bigger that are closer to the lens. The thing that's closest to the lens gets bigger, gets emphasized. So emphasize on the things you like. Another thing is, and that's a thing that gets often forgotten, is the background. So first you check the light and you, and then you have to look behind you. And you see, I have those images behind me, the pictures on the wall. And if I like do this, I have this thing going out of my head.
Yes.
So be aware of that, you know, the funny things that are growing out of your body. Often when you're doing a selfie, you are showing where you are. Instead of you always being in the middle, the picture actually can get more interesting if you get, you know, off-site. And for making that easier, you can turn off the grid on your phone. A selfie is not just your face, it's your whole body. You don't have to be all the time in front, you know, show the front. You can also turn away or show the back. You can also put the phone on a tripod. I mean, like I have one of those things. You can kind of fasten it around everything and then you put your phone here. There are two big mistakes. And I have been doing one of that mistake basically through the whole interview now, because I have you on my screen on my laptop and I like looking at your face. And I'm not looking in the lens. And that's also a thing people often forget when they're taking a selfie. They are, you know, looking at themselves,
yes,
composing the image. But when you push the shutter, you need to look in the lens.
Thank you. Anything else?
No. If you want some more, you just have to be a part of my selfie challenge.
Ooh, interesting. Tell me something more.
Holidays are coming and we are probably going to be posting more selfies than we normally do, and we have some more time maybe, you know.
Yes.
So I was thinking about starting the selfie contest the 26th of December. So if you want to go more in the deep.
Tell me, Alma, is there any website where we can sign in for this selfie, where we can find more information about your challenge?
I'll put it on my homepage.
Okay, so perfect. So for everybody who wants to take a part in the selfie challenge, I'm gonna post the link to the website and the Instagram account of Alma under the video. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.